how to check your relay. You know, if you've got an electrical problem, you go through, you check your fuses, that's easy enough. But checking your relay, you can't just do that visually. And say in most cars, they've got several of them. The car that I've been working on has got 5. It's got 3 under the bonnet and 2 under the dash. So to actually check them, you need to work out some way of testing or get in an auto electrician or whatever. But an easy way to test them yourself is just use your battery, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is actually a relay. So all it really is, it's an electrical switch, and you've got 2 components that when the current goes through, the switch is connected, and then the other current is going through to the job it's supposed to be doing, right? So I'll show you how I test mine, which is fairly simple, hopefully. So I just get my relay. I because there's not much room on these ones, they do come in different sizes. I just chucked a couple of screws on there, so I had room to put my wires on, and I just put a connector on that one. Right, so this is actually the switch, these 2 here. Right, so then I've got this pretty well hooked up. So I've got on my switch, doesn't matter which way you go, I've got one on the negative and one on the positive. Well, this one's actually the positive. And then I just used instead of whipping down and buying some little clips to make up, I just used a couple of paper clips off my office desk. So when you hook them up, these 2 where the actual switch is, you can actually feel the switch flick. You feel the little vibration in your hand, depending on how good your hearing is and how good these are. You can actually hear them as well, click in. And then, so that's connecting up the switch, so the switch is actually on. And then for the actual one where the power is going to the desired job, I've just hooked a negative onto the one side, and then I just use a simple test light, and then I know that this relay is actually working because my light's on, right? So example, if the switch, I'll just take this off, if the switch isn't working, well then it isn't, you got nothing. Okay, click is back on there. Now my switch, I actually felt it move, should be on somewhere here. Must have knocked the wire there, but it's an easy way just to test out that you realise you're actually working. It saves you running down buying them and swapping around and whatever. So that's sort of basically a simple way of having a little test, trying to sort out when you do have an electrical problem. So when you look at a fuse, everyone knows how to look at a fuse and you can see it.